What up, boys? Welcome back to another video. This video would be about, Aurabot skill tillers, the dual skills to be using with like your Aurabot, right? When you're playing with a Aurabot, what skills you want to be using the most, this tier list is gonna be ranking the most powerful to the shittest. There will be a couple tiers, alright? It just highly depends on what you like to use, but this is just gonna be ranking on based on my opinion. I'll be explaining to you why I think which skills are good or obviously shit, right? It just highly depends, but I'll get straight to it. Alright, here's the tier list. Can you see it? Okay, good. There'll be S tier, best of the best, the kings, right? The kings. A tier, the really good ones, like the top tier ones, but just not the best. B tier ones are just okay, you can use them, but they're definitely not the optimal choice to be using when you have the S and A tiers. But C tiers. C tiers are just pretty shit. Just don't bother with them. Meme tiers are obviously memes. You're using it for the memes. You're not using it for progression. Spark. Don't need to say anything about that. Spark. S tier. Instantly. There's just no doubt. Spark, the survivability, which means safety, S, because you won't be enemies can't even hit you. It's S plus, because you just clear so much shit on your screen. It keeps bouncing off the walls. Nothing can survive within you, and then everything just dies basically. I mean, nothing can survive near you. Everything dies. Spark is just so strong. Clearing for 100% full dealers and simulacrum, S tier, just so good for really high end content. But for like normal T60 mapping, when you farm an Alva, maybe an A plus to S minus. But Spark is still obviously one of the best. Single target wise, it depends on which arena you're fighting, right? If you're fighting in, for example, like Cyrus arena, super open, projectiles cannot bounce, I'll say Spark is like a maybe like an A to A plus tier. But if you're in like an enclosed room, like Maven's Invitation, like those type of arenas, it's S plus. Maybe if it's like smaller arenas, it's S plus plus plus. Maybe even SSS. It's just insane. Spark scales damage like incredible in like tiny areas. Penance Brand, A tier. How do I say? Penance Brand has been nerfed to the point that it's hard for me to put it at S tier. Penance Brand, always a great choice. One of the best skills for like lower budget Aurabot setup. Like it's really good, but it's not the best. That's just how it is. I can't bring myself to put it at S tier anymore. Last league it was probably S tier, right? But now it's like sitting around at A plus to almost an A minus, but it's just an A plus. Really solid. Single target, maybe just on A plus, right? Clearing, like full dealers, like in full dealers or like simulacrum is probably like around A, maybe A plus. A plus is a little too hard, but explosive T16 clearing, just normal mapping, S plus. Maybe S, not S plus, alright? It's really good, but that's the skill that beats it. Stormbrand. Stormbrand is basically an upgraded version of Penance Brand, in my opinion. If you have explosions, that is. If you don't have explosions, it's not as good as Penance Brand, but if you do have explosions, it's better. Stormbrand with Asnavs and increased AoE, Head of Ash, is very fucking good for clearing. It's probably one of the top tiers for clearing. Explosive, like clearing is better than Penance Brand if you have Asnavs, but if you don't have any explosive like investment, like Asnavs, stuff like that, Stormbrand is not as good as Penance Brand, and it's actually pretty shit if you don't have Asnavs. Like, I mean, just explosive investment. Maybe it's sitting around B tier if you don't have really good fucking investment for it. It's pretty shit, but not the best, but not the worst. Okay, that's what I'm saying. EK. How do I say? EK is sitting around B tier. It's not definitely. It won't ever be the best skill. It's always gonna be like an inferior version of Spark, in my opinion. The reason, even if you're firing in a Nova, right, the projectiles are just so linear. It doesn't clear well. EK is definitely not up there, to be honest. The single target damage wise is okay, right? Like, it's just balanced. It's pretty balanced skill, but pretty underpowered in my opinion. It's such a cool skill, especially like kind of disappointing. But Blade Vortex, how do you say it? Blade Vortex, pretty shit, I have to admit. Definitely not good. Almost meme tier, but Blade Vortex is very satisfying. It's viable, right? Explosive clear speed is probably an S, but like not very versatile. The versatility of Blade Vortex is fucking diminishing as hell. Very bad, very shit. Just Full Delirious and Simulacrum is a little clunky to use, especially in Full Delirious when you have so much Beyond stuff. You explode one pack, right? But then the Beyond stuff just starts spawning individually out, and then you kill them. It just doesn't chain explode anymore because there's only one or two of them. It just feels like absolute shit. That's how Blade Vortex is. So I just don't really want to play it. It's fun for the first like fucking probably 2 or 3 hours. After that, it just feels a little bit of a hassle to be clearing with Blade Vortex now. Doesn't feel very good. That's for sure. Casting Crew Reap, biased, but I'm gonna put it up here. This is my personal opinion. Casting Crew Reap is the best single target skill. Currently, from what I use, Stoneburn is second. Stoneburn is actually insane for fucking single target damage. The single target damage is so good for Stoneburn. It actually blew my mind. I didn't expect it to be that strong, but Stoneburn is fucking nuts. If you want a more like logical approach to fucking single target, Stoneburn is just fucking the best option, to be honest. Casting Crew Reap is sort of meme. At the same time, it's extremely strong for fucking meme skill for some reason. Arc, balance, not good. I can't say anything about it. It's just balanced. Casting Crew Absolution, not good, but not bad. It's jokes, fucking dog shit. Casting Crew Wave of Conviction. These are all meme skills, alright? You can give them a try. Wave of Conviction is so slow. It just feels like shit to kill them. I just don't want to play with it. I don't know why. Casting Crew Penance Brand. I don't know why I tried it, but I just wanted to give everything a try. Why don't you just use normal Penance Brand and stuff this shit? I don't know. Casting Crew Exsanguinate. Oh fucking me, just kidding. It's pretty fucking good. No cap, it's actually fucking good. It's the thing with Casting Crew Exsanguinate is Casting Crew Exsanguinate is it's like Arc but better. Alright, it's Exsanguinate is basically an upgraded version of Arc. I tried using this in Black Ravage map, super juiced up. It basically explodes the whole lane instantly. Even with Asnaps, it's even better. It's absolutely insane for claiming. It's so good, Casting Crew Exsanguinate. Obviously, the single target damage is what makes it fall down to A tier. If it's like, the thing is, Casting Crew Reap is obviously better. Just with spell casket and that much AoE, Casting Crew Reap is just fucking insane. But you can actually give Casting Crew Exsanguinate a try. You can maybe just stack only pressure points and like some other stuff. It's actually really good. Casting Crew Shock Nova. C tier. Shit version of Ice Nova. It's not bad, but not that good, to be honest. Leak start skills. Mines. Reap. Exsanguinate Mines. And Bornani and Arc Mines. These are all solid choices for you to use as leak start. Mining, like just mine, right? Mines, Reap, and Exsanguinate Mines. Reap / Exsanguinate Mines. Very fucking strong. It's insane. Reap Mines, you basically one tap basically every single boss in the game. Obviously, even with really shit investment, if you have your Aurabot is like some like a little bit properly set up, you can basically one tap every boss in the game. It's fucking insane. Exsanguinate Mines is alternative version to Reap Mines for clearing. The clear speed of Exsanguinate Mines is no joke. You can basically just put down a mine, you press it, it's gonna explode the whole fucking screen. Exsanguinate Mines is actually really good. Okay? Ball Lightning and Arc Mines. Ball Lightning Mines, alright? Ball Lightning and Arc Mines fall in B tier. I'll tell you why. Ball Lightning, no version of Reap Mines. You don't have that burst, like super instantaneous burst DPS. Not as good anymore. Arc Mines, a very shit version of Exsanguinate Mines. It's just the reason is Arc Mines chains so fucking slow that it feels kind of shit to be using. Exsanguinate Mines chains instantly. It's like a straight projectile and then it just fucking explodes. It's just upgraded version of Arc Mines. Why would you use Arc Mines when you have Exsanguinate Mines? Yep, that's it for the tier list. Obviously, S tier 3 kings, Spark, Stoneburn, and Casting Crew Reap. A tiers obviously Penance Brand, Casting Crew Exsanguinate, Reap / Exsanguinate Mines. The thing is, Reap and Exsanguinate are definitely one of the top tier skills, to be honest. So good. But like if you, the cost of you using them is switching to low life, which isn't as defensive. So if you just wanna like just sort of like, you know, make money using this setup and just switch to solo builds, just play Spark. Just why not just stick with Spark, seriously. B tier, EK, Arc, Born 90 mines, and Arc mines, Blade Vortex, Cast and Crit, Shock Nova, and C tier, not good. Meme tier, obviously, Absolution, Cast and Crit, Conviction, Cast and Crit, Penance Brand. Yeah, that's about it for the tier list. Hope you liked it. If you liked the video, please subscribe or like. That would really help me out a lot, but you don't have to do that. Just doing this for fun, to be honest. But yeah, that's it. Latest. Peace.